Good evening, everybody. It is Melanie Mitro. I am here tonight to talk to you a little bit about what it means to be a Team Beachbody coach. So I just want to welcome you. I'm really excited that you've made the decision to just listen and hear what this is all about. I promise to deliver lots of great information. There's also a Q&A bar that you can actually ask questions. And if you go ahead and type those questions in there throughout the call, I can answer those questions and make sure that you feel like you're in the know. So for the next half hour, 40 minutes, you can tune in, you can listen, and I will give you all sorts of great stuff. So let me go ahead and pull up my PowerPoint slide and get started. All right, so here is our Dream Team informational coach session. My name is Melanie Mitro. I am a 15-star Diamond Team Beachbody coach here today to talk to you a little bit about what it means to be a Beachbody coach. So if I have any of my team members on, if you can just shoot me a text or a Facebook message, make sure that everything looks good on your end and that we don't have the tiny little blocks that we had last time. So, all right, so let's get started. A little bit about me. Like I said, my name is Melanie Mitro, so whoever invited you here today is a part of the Dream Team. And so I am the creator of the Dream Team. I started our team about 3 years ago. I am currently a 15-star Diamond Beachbody coach, which is actually the highest rank that you can achieve in the company. I am a top 10 coach. I finished number 2 in the company in 2013. I am currently ranked number 1 in 2014. I am a 2-time elite coach. But other than all of those really cool fancy names that I'm sure that the majority of you don't have any idea what that means, I am first and foremost a mom. I have 2 amazing little boys. I have a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old. I have a wonderful husband, and we live in a little town called Mars in Pennsylvania, about 20 minutes north of the city of Pittsburgh. Before I was a Beachbody coach 3 years ago, I had quit my full-time job as the director of an early intervention program to stay home. My husband and I made the decision that I would be a stay-at-home mom, and so we decided to, move our finances down to 1. We decided to consolidate. We decided to make some sacrifices along the way, and so that I could be at home. And so things were tight, and it was a little bit of a struggle. But what happened was, I feel like everything happens for a reason. And after Bryce, my youngest, was born, I was really struggling to get the weight off after having my second baby. And for myself, I never was an overweight person. I just, it was easy for me. I hate to say that, but it never was really a struggle. And so what I wanted to tell you is that I was sitting at the edge of my bed. I was trying to decide what to wear for the summer, right? The spring was changing and summer was coming, and I'm looking at all of the clothes that are there on my bed, and nothing was fitting. And I sat there and cried. And I thought to myself, we don't have the money for me to join a gym. I don't have the money to go back to yoga, which is what I was doing before. And so I really didn't know what to do. I was walking every day. I was trying to make better choices, but nothing was working. And I was so blessed and happy to have 2 healthy babies. But at the same time, I was frustrated that my body, I just didn't feel like myself anymore. So I was eating celery and peanut butter, and I had posted that on my Facebook newsfeed about trying to lose weight. And a really good friend of mine, an acquaintance that my husband knows through high school, messaged me and said, hey, I'm a Beachbody coach, and I'm running a challenge group, and I'd like to invite you to be a part of it. So how many of you are sitting there right now going, oh, that's exactly how I got started, right? My coach invited me to be a part of a challenge group. And so me not knowing anything about Beachbody or what the company was, I said, sure, yes, sign me up. And so she said, pick a fitness program, any fitness program that you want. And at that time, Shakeology was optional. There was no such thing as challenge packs. So I borrowed Insanity from a friend that lived down the street, and I decided that I was going to do Insanity. Now, for those of you that have ever tried Insanity, the name is exactly what it is. It is absolutely insane. It is the hardest fitness program I think you can possibly do. And for myself, somebody that hadn't actually really worked out in about 3 years consistently, I, in my mind, said, I want to change more than I want to be the same. And so I would go to my basement in our townhouse, which was actually our storage unit. I would take my laptop down there, put my DVD in, and I would clear away the boxes, and I would do my workout in our basement. And every single day, I would say to myself, I want to change more than I want to stay the same. I do not want to be this person anymore. And so I really, every single day, brought my A game. No matter how hard it was, no matter how much I wanted to quit, I had this community of support. So I was this online Facebook group, and for me, I had no idea that this even existed out there, that you could have this support group that could be through Facebook, and nobody but the people in the group could see what was being posted. And I'm sharing my struggles and my cravings for bad foods, and people are giving me suggestions, and I'm watching other people's transformations, and I'm seeing their before and afters, and it's motivating me, and I'm thinking, man, if they can do it, so can I. And every day I would log in, I would talk to my coach, I would share my struggles, I would get support. I found out this whole idea of eating clean, and I started to research it. I started reading books. And after 60 days of Insanity, I took my pictures, my side by side, my before and my afters, and I said, oh my gosh, like this really does work. And I followed the schedule to the T, and I followed the nutrition plan, and I drank my Shakeology every single day, and the comparison was mind-blowing. And so I shared it with the group, and everybody was congratulating me and telling me how awesome it was. And my coach said, hey, Melanie, you really should consider becoming a coach. You're already inspiring people in this group. You have an amazing transformation. I know how much you love this, and I really think that you would be awesome at this. And so I said, no, I don't think it's for me. And I kept referring people to her, right? As people would ask me what I was doing, I would direct them towards her. And so she was signing up customers because of my transformation. And so I made the decision after talking to my husband, who said, absolutely not. This does not fit in our budget, right? We had consolidated. We had gone down to one income. We did not have extra fluff. Shakeology was not in the budget. Plus, he didn't believe that Beachbody was an actual business that I could earn an income with. And so he said, Melanie, this just doesn't fit in the budget. It's not going to work. It's not realistic, and this will never work. You'll never be successful at this, right? So he thought it was a big joke. So what I did is I thought about it. I thought about it a lot. And the more I thought about it, I thought, man, I could be really good at this. I had all these ideas of how I could run better challenge groups, and how I could make these videos, and I could share recipes, and I could teach people how to really change their lifestyle, and how to make, exercise a part of who they are. Just not a fad, not something you do until you reach your goal and then you quit, but something that a mom with 2 small children can accomplish. I wanted other people to feel empowered. So it was July. 3 years ago, I saved up all of my birthday money that people had given me on my birthday, and I went to teambeachbody.com, and I went and signed up to be a coach. I paid the $40 coach sign-up fee. I bought a bag of Shakeology, and I didn't tell my husband for at least a week that I had signed up to become a coach. But from the minute that I submitted my application, I knew that I was in the right place. I knew I was making the right decision. And when I did finally tell my husband, he was not in support of what I was doing, and he did tell me that it was the biggest waste of money and that I was never going to be successful. From that point forward, I decided I was going to prove him wrong. And I did. I said, if I can help transform one person's life, then it has been worth it. And I got to work. I started sharing on my social media, like, so Facebook was what I really used. I started to share, okay, here are some tips, here are some ways to drink all the water you need to get in a day, and here's what clean eating really means, and here is, food you should stay away from, and did you know sugar's addictive? So I just started sharing things that I had learned in my own transformation. And I started writing a blog, and it's called Committed to Getting Fit, and I really started just journaling recipes and tips and my own personal story. And so what happened is people started to follow me. I started to inspire other people. They watched my journey. They saw me as somebody that had experience that they could go to ask questions to. And so I became a top coach by literally sharing the ups, the downs, the struggles, the obstacles in my life through social media. In the comfort of my own home, I've been able to build this amazing business. So I've done this through just starting a challenge group every single month. And a challenge group is a support group, right? I really feel like my success is because I'm determined, and I really had this ability to kind of see the bigger picture. I didn't have success right out of the gate. I had less than 100 friends on Facebook. I knew nothing about social media or network marketing. I had no idea what that even meant. But all I knew was that I had this fire in my belly to do something big, that I had a calling, that I was going to make an impact. And I just never gave up. No matter what, every day I woke up and I said, how can I be of value to other people today? And that's exactly what I did. So exactly what is this company? What is it that we do? Who do we support? Our mission is to help people achieve healthy and fulfilling lives. So, and the company, being at our leadership retreat this past weekend and hearing the CEO, Carl Deichler, and the co-founder, John Congdon, talk about the company, hearing them talk about the mission and that they even uphold their employees to the standards that they uphold us as coaches was amazing. It made me really respect this business. They don't just create fitness programs to help people lose weight. They create an entire system. And how they got started was they started with the infomercial business, which is called direct marketing. And so they had, Power 90, and they had Chalene Extreme and Slim and Six. Those were some of the very first products that Beachbody came out with. And so they did this primarily through infomercials. But they started to have people that were getting results, and they started to think to themselves, how can we take these people that have gotten amazing results, and then how can we let them help other people and inspire them to get results? So how can we kind of create this network of people helping other people? And so they started to brainstorm this idea of creating a network. And so basically the Team Beachbody Network is a network of coaches or people just like you and I that are either currently on their fitness journey, are starting their fitness journey, or have completed their fitness journey. And we go out there and give peer-to-peer support to other people that are getting started, and we encourage them to see it through. And so Team Beachbody's created a great fitness and nutrition plan. Every workout comes with a complete nutrition guide. The Team Beachbody website has a great Eat Smart tab with all kinds of great tools, right? We as coaches always share the things that have helped us along the way too. So you're getting the nutrition. You've got the fitness program that's been created by celebrity trainers like Johnson and Sean T and Autumn Calabrese. And then you've got this great support. So you've got all of these things that come together and really provide this whole health and wellness. And it's really about just creating a lifestyle where people feel empowered. They're confident and they're crushing their goals and they feel the best that they've ever had. And so, there's a fitness program out there for everybody. So maybe you've only heard of Insanity or the 21-Day Fix, but you might not realize that there is like Turbo Fire. It's high intensity cardio kickboxing. There's Slim and Six, which is much more of a beginner fitness program, a 6-week program. There's T25, and they're all varying intensity levels to meet your needs. And so no matter where you are when you come into Team Beachbody, we as coaches work to hook you up with a program that fits your ability level. And then we have Shakeology, which is it's not a protein shake, it is a meal replacement shake. And it is to replace one meal out of the day. And it's not a weight loss shake. So if you just drink Shakeology and you don't change anything else in your day and you don't exercise, you're still eating Big Macs and Whoppers and fries and Diet Coke, you're not going to get the same results that you would if you started to slowly change your nutrition and you started supplementing one meal a day with Shakeology. And so that is going to give you the proper carb to protein ratio that your body needs to stay full for 2.5 to 3 hours. It's going to turbocharge you with vitamins and nutrients and all the great things that your body needs to function properly. And in turn, it's going to give you more energy to exercise. It is going to help you lose weight because you're going to be controlling your portions. And then with us as your coach, we're going to help you plan out the other meals of the day. So Shakeology becomes that one nutrient-dense meal that you're getting. And for people that are just starting, sometimes just changing Shakeology in their day makes a dramatic difference. So when you put all those things together, right, you have Team Beachbody. And we are a multi-level marketing company, which means in network marketing. So by networking with other people, by talking to people in the community, by sharing your experience, by inviting people into your challenge groups, you earn an income through your direct sales and then eventually through your team sales. And so it's not a top-down company. It's not that the person at the top is always at the top because I created this team doesn't make me the most successful. What makes you a successful coach is your ability to influence other people and help them reach their health and fitness goals. And by doing that, you become more successful. It does not pay you or make you more money to just go out there and sign everybody up. What makes the difference is you really mentoring and coaching people along so that they can get results that they want to. All right, so what is a Beachbody coach? So as you can see here, there's some transformation stories. You can see some before and afters. These are coaches. These are people from the dream team that have had amazing transformations. And we are normal, everyday people, right? We're not fitness experts. We're not all personal trainers. We're not nutritionists, although we do have nutritionists and personal trainers and fitness experts on our team. That's not a requirement. You don't even have to have your goal body. So you could literally be somebody saying, I haven't even done a fitness program yet. How can I coach somebody else? That's actually sometimes the very best coaches are the people that say, I am starting my fitness journey today and I'm inviting everybody I know to do it with me. And if they don't want to do it with me, then I'm going to invite them to encourage me. And I'm going to invite them to watch me and cheer me on. And what happens is you create this following from the get-go. And you're really awesome because you're inspiring and motivating people at the same time they're watching you. So being a coach right off the bat sometimes is the best move that you can make. We don't all have six packs. We don't have ripped abs or killer biceps. We make mistakes. We cheat. We have Dairy Queen, or we go out and have cake and ice cream for a party or a glass of wine. That's normal. We're normal people. But overall, we want to make healthy choices. We want to live that life where we feel good and we're confident in our skin. And we want to help other people do the same. A Beachbody coach is somebody who has this drive to be successful. And they're determined and dedicated that no matter what, first and foremost, we're going to help other people to the best of our ability. We drink Shakeology and we make that a part of our lifestyle and we do the workouts and we lead by example. A coach is a work in progress. We're always working to improve ourselves, whether it's through personal development, our fitness, or our nutrition. We have this great system of support on the coach side as well. So being a Beachbody coach is anything that you want it to be. Beachbody is a platform that you can take your life and plug it in and say, I am going to pay it forward, and I'm going to help other people reach their fullest potential too. And what do we do? So what does a Beachbody coach actually do? So a Beachbody coach actually helps run challenge groups. And so what a challenge group is it is a closed online group where people come in and join as our customers by going to our Team Beachbody site We help them pick a fitness program that meets their needs. They're replacing one meal a day with Shakeology. They're in this amazing little support group where every single day we have an encouraging post of the day or a video from the team. And we have a guide that we've created, and a lot of the leaders in the organization have their own challenge group guides, which you'll get access to as a new coach. So don't feel like you have to go out there and recreate all of this stuff on your own, right? It'll be there for you. And what we do is we motivate people. We help them set realistic health and fitness goals, and every single day, everybody in the group checks in. And we give tips and post motivational pictures and give recipes, and we support one another so that they can be the next before and after. You can also run like a live fit club, and a fit club's like a group workout where you would take maybe Insanity or T25 and you would play the actual workout, and you would work out as a group, and maybe afterwards you stay around and you talk about staying motivated, or you try Shakeology, or you talk about your next challenge group or some healthy recipes. Fit Club is a great way for people to come and see what the program's all about before they actually get started. A coach can be somebody that does a lot through social media. So maybe you like Instagram and you share nutrition tips or you share fitness tips. And so, you can inspire people through social media or through Facebook. You can just talk to people face to face and invite them to be a part of it. Have people over once a week and talk about, the struggles that they're having and give suggestions and encourage one another. But in the end, we take this whole system that Beachbody gives us, the fitness programs, the nutrition, the support, and we really help people be successful. And that's what I do, and the other leaders in this company do, is we teach you what we've done, right? So you're not out there reinventing the wheel, but we teach you how to effectively run these groups. And you get to be an apprentice coach in our challenge group so that you don't have to figure it out on your own. You don't have to worry about jumping right into it and running these groups from the get-go. We just ask you to invite 3 to 5 people to join our next group, and then we ease you into it by sharing you it is that we do. All right. So here's a couple of the posts that you can expect to see in a challenge group. So if you've never been in there before, these are some of the things that I do. Like I give the tips. The top right is my 21-day fix tip. So that at Target, you can get these color-coded baggies, which are really cool. And so if you're doing the 21-day fix, you can put your protein in your red and your vegetables in your green, and it's all color-coded for you. I also share recipes. So for example, the cookie dough Greek yogurt. This is a snack that my whole family actually loves. Even my 3 and 5-year-old will eat this. And so I shared this because for me, late night snacking is the hardest for me. And so this is what we eat at night when we all want something creamy like ice cream. I talk about satisfying a crunch. There's another recipe with my rice cakes and my all natural peanut butter. We do workout pictures, right? Transformation Tuesday. I give people, a snapshot like, hey, look, these are the results you can achieve. And so it's through these kinds of things and more that we just motivate each other. But if you look at these pictures, it's me. It's just me sharing what I do. Again, so think about all the things you do right now that are just natural, that you have done to help yourself get to where you are. You just start to journal it and make it more public, and you'll be surprised. A lot of people are like, I don't feel like I have anything to offer. I'm not doing anything special. But all the little things that you've done, yes, they are special. Yes, people really do want to know what you're doing. So it's really cool. So this is kind of what we do, a snapshot into our challenge groups. All right, so how do you actually make money as a Beachbody coach? Well, there's a couple of ways that you make money. So you actually make money based on the number of people you help through challenge groups. You make a 25% commission from everything that is purchased from your Beachbody site. So when you become a coach, you get 3 websites, and those websites are coded with your information. So anytime somebody goes to your site and makes a purchase, it is directly given that commission to you, and you get a check every single Thursday for the things that people have bought from you. You get a flat commission from the challenge packs that people purchase. So challenge packs range anywhere from $40 to, $60, $70, $80 per challenge pack. So it's just a flat commission that you would receive. Also, once you really get into this and you run challenge groups for a month or two, and maybe you have a friend or two or acquaintance or people you run into that really you think would make great Beachbody coaches, and you invite them to be a coach on your team. Once they become a coach, once you start to add people into your business and they start to do the same thing, so you eventually will duplicate your own success, and it'll happen over time. It's not just like all of a sudden you're given this team and all these customers. It's gradual. But what happens is as you inspire other people, they become coaches on your team, and then they're going out there and doing the exact same thing, starting challenge groups. You actually start to earn an income off of your team. And it's called a team cycle bonus. And so you can, that eventually, your team becomes the major source of your income because you're out there inspiring other people, and it just, your snowflake keeps growing. You're in the center of influence, and all the people around you are doing exactly what you're doing and sharing, and your snowflake just keeps growing and growing and growing, and your team cycle bonus does as well. It's a little bit confusing, but it takes a little time to get down pat, but once you do, you've got it. You've got it golden. So you get 25% off of everything that you purchase. So as a Beachbody coach, your Shakeology, your fitness programs, your supplements, if you drink E&E or Results in Recovery, or if you buy the resistance bands, everything is 25% off. So it's a great savings, especially if you're somebody that's doing the fitness programs that loves Shakeology. It's worth it even for the discount side as well. All right, there's a lot of really super cool rewards that come along with being a Beachbody coach. And so you get rewarded for helping other people with their health and fitness goals. So for example, I was able to attend the top 10 trips. So the top 10 Beachbody coaches, entire organization, get to go to one trip every year. And this past year it was to Italy, and it was really amazing. And this trip was not just me selling a ton of programs and starting a lot of challenge groups. This trip represents the amount of coaches that I've helped be successful in this business. You know, being a top 10 coach or your rank in the company is a direct reflection of how well you can lead others. Also, there is the Cancun. It's the Success Club trip that will happen next spring. And so that is a direct reflection for every single coach has the opportunity to take part in this trip. And so for you, helping other people by enrolling them in challenge groups and selling the challenge packs and Shakeology, you earn points towards this trip, which is an all-inclusive, all expenses paid trip to Cancun for you and your family. So every year they come out with a new trip, and you have an entire 12 months to earn the rewards in order to, you know, go on that trip. So in January, they'll announce the next trip that everybody will be working for in 2015. We just came back from our leadership retreat. So once you become a diamond and a star diamond, then you get the opportunity to go to events like the leadership retreat, where they do advanced training on how to mentor and guide your team. And again, that's an all expenses paid vacation. We were just in Scottsdale, Arizona, and it was absolutely a phenomenal event. And it's something that is just a benefit for you doing a good job and helping other people. Coach Summit happens in Nashville next year. That's going to be in July. So that would be 3 days worth of training where you get to go and hear other top coaches. You get to do celebrity workouts. You get to hear about all the product launches. You get to meet the celebrity trainers like Shaun T and Tony Horton and Chalene Johnson and Autumn Calabrese. And so you get to be surrounded by the top of the line coaches, get training so that you can come back and implement that in your business too. So Beachbody does some really awesome things, like they give away free Coach Summit tickets if you hit Success Club, which is our rewards program, for the first 3 months that you're a coach. You know, they do great shout outs and recognition, and you can earn a call with Carl Deichler, who is our CEO. And so every month they have different rewards and prizes that you can win for being just awesome and doing your job. So for example, this month, Carl Deichler, who is our CEO, is for the people that have the most Success Club points. So the top 100 Success Club point earners in the month of September are going to get a signed letter by Carl and a $100 bill that is framed for you going out there and being extraordinarily productive for this month. So it's like little things like that that are just super cool that make a difference and make me just really love what I do. All right, so I talked about the company, talked about what coaches do. Let me talk about our team a little bit. So what is the dream team and what do we do? So within Team Beachbody, there are all these different groups of coaches, and we are one group, so the dream team. There's also, within my team, you also see, the Knockout Brigade. There is, Fit Nation. There's lots of other groups that make up our team, Revelation Fitness. And so, but what we are is we are actually the #1 team. Out of 250,000 Beachbody coaches, the dream team actually makes up, the top 1% of the company. We have, 5 amazing leaders on our team. We have some elite coaches. We have 2 premier coaches. And so, we represent a lot of success, which means you have access to a lot of training, a lot of documents, a lot of resources that are effective. By saying that we're the #1 team, that means that we're duplicating success. So we're just not out there doing things for our own good. We're actually able to transfer that down through our team and help you as a brand new coach be successful. And so our team is not all moms or stay-at-home moms. We've got all different backgrounds: nurses, doctors, students, lawyers, single moms, husbands, wives, daughters, everything. People that are just literally driven to be successful in their life, and sometimes it's just that you want to change your lifestyle. A lot of people come in and they work full time and they say, you know what, my full-time job is not my passion. Health and fitness is my passion. I want to help other people. So if I can work my full-time job while doing Beachbody until I can make enough income, then my passion becomes my future. That becomes my retirement. And so that's how Beachbody can help you to dream big and achieve your goals. It's by seeing the bigger picture. I always say that Beachbody is my retirement. I'm working hard now so that I have freedom for the rest of my life to choose how I want to spend my days. And I really see that happening, where a lot of times we get into a career where no matter how many hours we work now, we will always make the same salary, maybe a little bit more. Our retirement will always be the same. There's very few places that you can drastically change your final outcome out there by the amount of work you put in now. And so for me, I'm like, man, I'm willing to develop a system and teach my team how to duplicate that system so that more people can have this financial freedom to live their life however they want. And so I see it starting to happen now within our team, and it's the coolest thing ever. So I know I'm a little biased, but I really love our team. We have an amazing network of coaches that just support each other all over the United States. It doesn't matter where you're located. You can plug in to our weekly team calls. You can plug into our new coach training, our leadership training. We've got all kinds of great stuff that we do as a team. And so I started to already talk about that. What can you expect from this team? How is it that we're different from other teams out there? We really do pride ourselves on team building, on the trainings that we offer, on getting new coaches started right from the get-go, right off the bat. I don't ever want a new coach to feel like they have to go out there and reinvent the wheel. When you come in to our team, you have access to all of our resources, all of our challenge group guides, all of our scripts and videos and weekly team calls, and then small group calls and one-on-one calls. Like, there are so many opportunities for you to get started right that there's no reason why, if you are motivated, that you won't be successful. We do these new coach boot camps. We have a weekly team call. We bring in amazing guest speakers. And then once you start to get your business up and rolling, we've got leadership training. So take it to the next level. And then if you're shooting for elite or top 10, we can train you on that stuff as well. So no matter where you come in, if you're saying to yourself, I just want to get a 25% discount, or I just kind of want to dabble as a Beachbody coach, or if you're saying to yourself, I want to take this all the way and this is going to be my career, we will match your effort and intensity and energy. You know, there is no pressure to sell anything. I don't want you to think you have to come in and be a certain way. Whatever you so choose, whatever your personal goals are for yourself and your current lifestyle, we will help you get there. And so we do that through all these amazing support systems that you have access to. We have a private Facebook page that is just for the Dream Team where you can ask questions. So if your coach is not around and you need an answer to a question, you can hop in there and we'll be glad to answer it right away. All right. I also want to tell you guys that there's a little Q&A button, and if you have questions, feel free to go ahead and type those in there. At the end, I'm going to go through and answer questions and open it up to you guys. All right, so this is always the question I get. How do I create a life by design? You know, so what does that really mean? Well, if you could create any life that you wanted, right? So just sit back, close your eyes. Say to yourself, what stresses you out right now in your life, right? What are the things that you wish you could get rid of? What would make you feel more fulfilled? What would make you be excited to get out of bed each day? What is it that you're passionate about? What drives you to be successful? For me, this is just my own personal feelings. I love seeing other people be successful. So I'm internally driven by others' success. I love to know that I had a hand in helping somebody achieve that goal, but I also like the freedom. So I don't like somebody telling me that I have to do something. So I like that I can set my own work hours, right? I get up at 5 a.m. by choice because I want to, right? I like that I can work as hard as I want, but I can also turn around and say, I'm going to take the day off. It's my son's first day of kindergarten, and I want to be there. I want to get him off the bus. I want to get him on the bus. I want to make sure we have lunch together, or I want to go away for the weekend. And I can choose when I want to work. Another thing is I don't have to drag my 2 little boys out of bed every single morning and drive them to daycare. I don't have to be in a flop sweat by the time I get out the door being dressed in my professional outfit, right, and get my kids out, make sure that they're taken care of and they're at daycare. I can wake up, take a shower, come downstairs, and work at my kitchen table or in my office while my kids are sleeping or taking a nap. Or, you know, right now I do have a babysitter that comes to the house and watches my kids. But bottom line is I've created that. I've said this is when I want to work. This is how hard I want to work. And this is where I'm going to do it at. And I've been able to define my own success. And for me, that's creating a life by design. So for you, it might be you want to travel the world. Well, heck, you can be a Beachbody coach no matter where you are, as long as you have Wi-Fi, right? You might say, you know, right now my kids need me to be at home, so I'd love something I could do during nap time. Or I don't have kids yet, but I want to eventually. And if I could create this extra income, what kind of life could that be for my family? So start to think about that, right? Think about what does creating a life by design mean for you? All right, so how do you make it official? When it comes down to it, how is it that you actually sign up to be a Beachbody coach? All right, so there's a couple of ways, and I always say the best option is the challenge pack because you have an initial $40 coach sign-up fee. But when you buy a challenge pack, that actual initial fee is waived. So you get a fitness program, you get a bag of Shakeology, you get everything that comes with that fitness program, the nutrition guide, the food storage containers, the program manual, an exercise calendar of what to do on whatever day you need to be doing your workouts. Comes with a trial membership of the club, which is your meal planning function. You get free shipping and a discounted price. So you're saving anywhere from $25 to $45, and you're getting that $40 coach sign-up fee waived. So even if you're currently drinking Shakeology and you're doing, let's say, T25, but you really want your next program to be the 21-day fix, you would cancel your current Shakeology order and order a challenge pack so that that $40 is not just getting flushed down the toilet. It's actually going towards your next fitness program. So I would say that's your best option. And right now, the 21-day fix is on promotion. So it's $10 more than a bag of Shakeology. It's $140 to get the 21-day fix this month. So, and P90 was just released today, and that's on sale. That's at promotional price too. So there's lots of options out there for you. Your second option is to pay the $40 coach sign-up fee and order Shakeology on Home Direct. And that is going to end up being about $130, so it would make sense to get a challenge pack. But you do have that option too. If you are military or your spouse is active duty, so it has to be somebody either active duty, military, and it can be you or a spouse, there's no sign-up fee and there's no monthly fee. There's actually a $15.95 coach fee that pays for your websites and the development and all the marketing and all the things that Beachbody puts out there, and that's actually waived if you're military. But that $15.95 fee for everybody else, it's still cheaper to be a coach than it is to be a customer, because your 25% discount still pays for everything. So, so think about that, right? What is your fitness goals? What workout program do you want to do next? Talk to the person who invited you here and get signed up, right? Start out, be in a challenge group, be a part of a challenge group, get that experience. Join our next coach apprenticeship program. I know mine's starting October 6th. I know lots of other leaders have them starting around or about October 6th as well. So find out how you can make it official and how you can get started today. All right, so the person who invited you here will follow up, and they're going to ask you in the next 24 hours, what did you like most about the presentation? So start thinking about that, right? What intrigued you? What made you excited about becoming a coach? And does it feel like it could be a fit for you? Do you think that it could help you achieve your goals? And so which option appeals best to you? Do you feel like you'd be better as a coach or as a customer? You can be a discount coach. You can be somebody that's just getting the discount, that doesn't really want to have anything to do with the business just yet. You can be somebody that wants to learn about the business but really wants to put their transformation first, or you can go all in and be a business owner right from the get-go. So think about that. Go to the person that invited you here and tell them what it is that you're thinking. And think about this. Think about a few things. What can becoming a coach do for you? So I kind of said a little bit about creating my life by design. So what does that mean for you? You know, who is it that you can help? There's always somebody in the back of your mind that you're saying, this person could use this. If I do this, I can inspire them. Maybe that would help them to make a decision to change their life too. And then, as hard as this was for me, I really had a hard time thinking about what my goals and dreams were. I never thought about that. I always thought of myself as the stay-at-home mom. But the more I started to dream bigger, and the more I started to think about, if I could do anything, what would I do? And I started to write that down, and surprisingly, that was my motivation, right? And that became my motivation to every single day be the best person that I could be and to help inspire other people to do the exact same thing. All right, so your call to action is to talk to the person that invited you to be a part of this call and think about, you know, what it is that excites you about this, right? Every step, every change, every new thing that you try is a little bit scary. But think about it this way. You know, how many people does it take to make a difference? It takes one. It takes one decision. I never in a million years thought that my decision to do Insanity, to be a part of a challenge group, would lead me to be where I am right now, creating freedom for my family, for the people around me, for the coaches on my team, inspiring others to lose weight and be the healthiest that they've ever been. But to reach my own personal dreams and goals and to know that I'm making a difference is the most fulfilling thing I've ever done. And as crazy as it sounds, this is an amazing company to be a part of. They really, truly stand behind everything that they say. And from the bottom of my heart, we give our word that if you join our team, the Dream Team, we will do everything in our power to help you achieve your health and fitness goals and your financial goals too. So I want to open it up, let you guys ask some questions, and I want to hear what it is that you guys have to say about this call. So don't be shy. Go ahead and type your questions into the Q&A bar. And if there's anything that I missed along the way, you can feel free to message me after this call is over as well. So I hope that we've inspired you to join our Dream Team, to join our next new Coach Bootcamp, and to be a part of the #1 team and to continue your health and fitness goals too. So thank you so much for your time, and I'm blessed to have you here this evening. Have a great one.